हेलो स्टूडेंट्स। आज जो हम इस वीडियो में कवर करने वाले हैं वो है साइंस का पहला चैप्टर जो है केमिकल रिएक्शंस एंड इक्वेशंस। उसका सिलेबस क्या क्या है हम इस वीडियो में यही जानेंगे कि व्हाट इज़ द सिलेबस फॉर द फर्स्ट चैप्टर of chemistry, that is chemical reaction and equations, right? Okay. Now before beginning with the solving part and knowing the theory and solving the numericals, etc., this and that, we should know the contents of the chapter. Okay, well, so let's start. Right now, here comes the first point, that is valency and valence electrons. Well, I must tell you one thing, ki what is valency? Uh, Valency is actually, as you might have read, it is the combining capacity. Now, what is combining capacity? It may be sharing, it may be giving, or it may be taking or receiving of the electrons, right? That thing is called valency. Now, here the second point here comes is what are valence electrons? Well, the number of electrons in the outer shell of any element or atom, whatever, are called valence electrons, right? Okay. Now, chemical equations. Now, which sort of equations do we say that it is a chemical equation? Okay, the definition of the chemical equation and the system of writing the chemical equation, and where are the reactants, where are the products written. So all these thing information and this second point, chemical equations. Now the third one is writing a chemical equation. Now there is a systematic way to write a chemical equation. We can't write it like anything, right? We need to know the system of writing a chemical equation. Now next point is balanced equation. Now what is balanced equation? Well, the balancing process of the chemical equation is called balanced equation. We need to balance the equation, right? Okay, we can't write it raw, we can't write it unbalanced, because that is against the laws, right? In chemistry, the laws of conservation, etc., and laws of mass, all these things. So we need to balance the equation, and we should know what are balanced equations. Now the next point is balancing of the chemical equation. Well, this point defines the process of balancing of the chemical equations. Now in this point, in my next videos, in this point we should know, or we will know, what is the balancing process and what is the system, how we gonna balance the chemical equation, right? Next comes reason of balancing chemical equation. Well, yeah, of course, this is a good question, that why we need to balance chemical equation. We should know the reason. Okay, so next are the types of chemical reactions. Now there are many types of chemical reactions, so we should know. The first one is combination reaction. Now these are the subtopics of it. Combination reaction, well, it appears from the name that it is combining of some elements or something, so it is called a combination reaction. The next one is decomposition reaction. Now decomposition reaction means splitting or getting separate. The elements here are getting separate, or we separate the elements, so we call this reaction a decomposition reaction. Now the next one is a thermal decomposition reaction. Well, it is a decomposition reaction, but the decomposition, the separation of the elements, the chemicals, due to heat, the separation of the elements due to heat, due to thermal, are called the thermal decomposition reaction. Now electrolysis. Now the reaction that takes place with the help of electricity are called electrolysis. Okay, now photochemical decomposition reaction. Well, it is also a decomposition reaction, but for photochemical means the chemical reactions that happen because of sunlight, right? Photochemical reactions. Now next is single displacement reaction. Displacement is taking someone's place, are called displacement reactions. Now if any element takes the place of another element, it is called displacement reaction. Now here it is single displacement. It means that only a single element takes the place of other element, or the combination of other element, so it is called single displacement reaction. Next comes double displacement reaction. Now it is also displacement, but here it is double. You know, double means the displacement between two elements, like oxygen is with hydrogen and nitrogen is having sulfur, right? So the nitrogen is with sulfur. So the nitrogen comes to hydrogen instead of oxygen, and the oxygen goes to sulfur. So like this, it is a double displacement. One element takes the place of other, and the other one also takes the place of the first one. So it is called double displacement reaction. Now neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction is the reaction which disaffects the previous reaction. Disaffects. I hope you understand this. Like any reaction has taken place, and if another element we introduce in the reaction, then it neutralizes the previous effect of the chemical reaction. So that is called a neutralization reaction. Now oxidation. Oxidation is also a point here. Oxidation and reduction. Now oxidation is actually it's about oxygen, as it appears from the name. Right, gaining oxygen, and next one is reduction of the oxygen. I mean, the oxygen atoms are reduced, so it is called reduction, and the gaining is called oxidation, right? So the next one is redox, in which both of these things are happening, like having oxygen and having hydrogen, or reducing of oxygen, takes place together in a single reaction. It's called a redox reaction. You will see these you'll study these reactions in the 11th class, but here is its introduction only in this 10th syllabus. Okay, so oxidizing agent. Now agent due to which the oxidation takes place. The agent, the element due to which the oxidation takes place, is called oxidizing agent. And here next comes reducing agent. Now reducing agent, it's very similar to the previous one, like the oxidizing agent. It's reducing agent. The agent, the element due to which the reduction takes place, is called reducing agent, right? Now here is the next reaction. It's corrosion or rusting, you may say. We are having two names for this: corrosion and rusting takes place. Now we will learn in this in the next video. You see, this is only the syllabus, right? In the next videos we will have the specific videos of each of these. So in those videos we'll study about corrosion or rusting, right? Next comes rancidity. Well, it is the rotting of the food or eatables, you must say. So that is called rancidity. Now in this chapter we should also know the neutrons. What are neutrons, what are protons, what are electrons, and where are they located, right? Now what is nucleus, right? And examples of each of these reactions. Now examples of each of these reactions. And next comes the properties of all the states of matter, like you have read in the your previous class, in the 9th class, that what are the states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas, and plasma and Bose-Einstein state of matter. So we will read the properties of all these in this chapter. So this is the end of the syllabus of chapter 1. Now we will be watching or studying the next videos in related to these specifically, right? If anybody is having doubt, can comment me in the comment box, or have my number from the description link. I'll be very happy to help you. Thank you.